Alright, I wanted to go back to this diagram before we move forward and show you how part 18 of this series ties up perfectly with this diagram. In part 18 we were looking at the book of Isaiah chapter 59 verses 5 through 10. Okay, and these verses, I'm going to go ahead and read them and you're going to see how this times up perfectly. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a viper. Their webs shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, the act of violence is in their hands. Their feet run to evil, they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. Therefore is judgment far from us, neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity for brightness. But we walk in darkness. We grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday, as in the night. We are in desolate places as dead men. Now, this diagram and the way that I'm showing you the connection that the two hemispheres of the brain have, one being that of the spiritual feeling intuitiveness, and then the other being bound to the material facts and the details, lost in the details. Now, we already looked at how they have reinforced the idea of, in the educational system, of only us using the left brain. Now, they've gone further than that. The educational system itself is only reinforcing the left brain ideals. Now, I have summed those up together under one topic, and I call those fact. And then I divide that down the middle between science and mathematics. And we're going to get back to that fractal diagram later on because it's going to explain much. But you see that the left brain is really the whole educational system. The educational system does not teach at all any of the truths of faith, feeling, or intuition. They don't teach that. Now, they do go a little bit into the arts, but of course it's a far cry of what they should be doing. And everybody knows that they're trying to stop the funding for it in the public educational system anyway. So the educational system is chiefly left brain. And regardless of them pushing or completing the ideal of making everybody right-handed, we're still taught, regardless of what hand you use, left-brained ideologies, okay, which is bound to material facts. So now that you have got that under control, you can see and remember from Zechariah 11:17 with the false shepherd. The false shepherd is leading the people with this right arm that is conquering and controlling with the sword of these darkened facts, okay? Makes a lot of sense. Now, it's even going to make more sense when we remember these verses that I just read here, when it is telling us that they've hatched the cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. Now, the cockatrice is the evil eye. Okay, that is that symbol that you see on the back of the dollar bill. We've talked about that. I want to give you some quick proof for what we're talking about as far as the cockatrice being related to the evil eye. I'm not sure if I gave you this here, but here we have cockatrice, and then here's all the relations. Reptile, serpent, evil eye, right there. Cockatrice is synonymous with evil eye. So the evil eye is synonymous with the false shepherd. The false shepherd is the Antichrist. The false shepherd system is the false beast system, Babylon. Give unto her double. So we see the double of the false beast system, the division that's taken place. Now, it is incredibly deep. I am only able to give you but so much at a time here because there's so much stuff to connect. I'm going to have to come back and show you how the rest of these verses connect even further to what we're talking about.